This is a review that covers 2 flights that were being flown on the same day on Qantas link. Qantas link is actually the same as Qantas, but it operates regional flights within Australia with mainly Dash X aircraft as a backbone. And today I'm flying to one of the destinations, Wagga Wagga. There are dedicated security lanes for business guests or those with higher status. The Qantas lounge is conveniently located opposite to Gate 3, just a few steps away from security screening. The Qantas Club is also available just on the other end of the lounge. Well, if you happen to visit the Qantas terminal for the first time, make sure you don't miss this tunnel. For those who wish to have a light meal before your flight, you can do so here in the food court with plenty of dining options in an open sitting area with charging ports and a nice view out the tarmac. Our flight departed at Gate 1, which is used for both regional aircraft like the Dash 8 or the larger domestic fleet such as 737 and A330. Now, as we board the aircraft, let's talk more about this trip. This is a single-day journey out to Wagga and back to Sydney. This is a 15-minute flight that cost me 198 Australian dollars plus 8,000 points on the return journey. This flight is operated by a Dash 8 Q400 series, which is the largest sibling of the Qantas Dash 8 fleet, with its 2 smaller siblings being the Q300 series aircraft and the Q200. Qantas is now refurbishing its Dash 8 aircraft. Unfortunately, this flight was flown on one of the old ones. The cabin is laid out in a 2-tier configuration with only economy seats available. There is no IFE system on board with only a safety card and a view out the window as the only entertainment. The legroom is actually better than I thought, and since there's no one sitting next to me on this flight, I had more than enough. Soon, with only a few minutes of delay, we taxied out the gate and had a short taxi to runway 16 wide. We then made a few turns and headed towards Wagga. The view underneath us is incredible. We were then handed our meal box, which is a breakfast containing muesli yogurt and coconut cake. I'm not really a big fan of it. Drink service also followed, with water, orange juice and soft drinks to choose from. The crew also asked if we need quick taxi service at Wagga, since there would be only a few to non-taxi at the airport. Thanks to this warm service, there was a taxi waiting for me after I arrived. Not long after meal service, we descended through layers of clouds into Wagga. The flight was set to be an hour and 10 minutes long, but in reality, it's only about 50 minutes. It wasn't a sunny morning in Wagga this day, and it was still covered in layers of clouds. We finally came into land 4 minutes early, despite the 8-minute delay in Sydney. Now it's time that I talked about my return journey to Sydney, which is pretty similar, but with a few differences. The departure area is basically the same as the arrival area. There are also more than enough seats that are comfortable. The terminal is also fairly quiet, since you can hardly get crowded with only less than 10 flights a day. There are only 2 airlines flying into the airport, one being Qantas and the other being Regional Express. There are some noticeable differences on board this Q300 series aircraft, which is a refurbished cabin with leather-covered seats that are consistent with Qantas' domestic fleet's interior. Again, legroom is perfect on this aircraft, giving me ample space to stretch after a long and tiring day. On board a refurbished aircraft, you can also see that the seats are also added with a reclining function. My seat 4D is located directly next to the propeller, initially giving me some fear when it started rotating. We departed Wagga a few minutes early than scheduled. There's a chocolate cake, cheese with crackers, and a pack of healthy beans and peas. For Qantas link flights, the flight to Sydney departing from 4 PM onwards, alcohol will be served. I'm generally very satisfied with this Qantas link flights today, especially the return one to Sydney. Not only because the aircraft is refurbished, but the crew at the door noticed my status and they welcomed me back on board Qantas, which is a very warm touch. Finally, I hope you've enjoyed my flight review like how much I've enjoyed my flights. If you do enjoy it, subscribe to my channel and I will bring you more content like this. See you again and thanks for watching.